Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandi. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I stay organized with everything that has to do with cancer related stuff. There's so many things that you have to keep track of and remember and know. So there's a lot of things that need different types of tracking, different types of management. So let's just jump right in. So the first thing that I do, I have a lot of appointments. So I like to keep those appointments on my calendar on my phone. A lot of times when someone will email you, I have an iPhone, and a lot of times when someone will email you, and it's probably similar with other phones, the date and the time will like turn into a link on your phone. I just click that and create an event in my calendar, my iPhone calendar, and then I set it for that time, and then I set a reminder on there so I can remember to go or do that thing that I need to do, if it's an appointment or a support group or go get a COVID test or whatever it is. I set an event on my calendar so that I can remember to do that. So that's really helpful for appointments and other things that you need to do. If you're a person who prefers to have like a physical planner, you could always do that. They have so many options on Amazon. Dollar Tree has calendars, little planners. They have like calendars like your typical like Monday through or Sunday through Saturday, like physical calendar, but they also have planners. I actually have physical planners as well that I've kept in like my little craft area for years now, just to keep as like little gifts, because I have a lot of friends who are into stationery. So which I could do that, but personally, like having to remember to look at the planner is like a barrier for me. So I just like to do the phone thing. The other thing that you may get a lot of are physical papers. So for me, I did IVF. I froze my eggs before I started treatment. So I got a referral. I got papers about like explaining the medications that I was receiving. I had to sign some paperwork, and I got a copy of some paperwork. So I like to keep all of my papers in this binder. It's not really a binder, it's like a file folder. As you can see, it has like different pockets. It just has like a flap here, an elastic, and then you open it up like this. And then this particular one has 7 pockets, and then it comes with like little papers that you can use for labels. The papers that it came with had just like the months, like January through December, but I just turned it around on the back and then wrote what I wanted to have on there. So if you can see, I have several different things on here. I have, I like to do chronological order. So I have biopsy. I got my biopsy first, and then I was referred to oncology. So I have a tab for that. All the papers they gave me. Papers that the oncology department gave me about chemo. I have a chemo tab. I have a tab for work-related documents. So like work status reports or doctor's note, whatever you want to call it. I keep that here. And then when I decided to freeze my eggs, I was referred to a fertility doctor, fertility clinic, so I have a label for fertility. And then last but not least, I have a label for receipts. And I keep a label for receipts, and I keep my receipts in here, physical receipts, if I'm not able to get an electronic or emailed receipt. And I keep these because my employer offers a health reimbursement account. And then they also allow you to do like your own health savings account, which when I started working at my job back in 2019, I did opt into the health savings account. So they take money out of your check every time to put into that. And at the time I was like, it wouldn't hurt. Like, it doesn't hurt anything. I don't really need it, but it doesn't hurt anything. You can use it for like lots of different things. So you can use it for general cold medicine. You can use it for menstrual products. You can use it for first aid kit. And you just have to submit basically a receipt or a statement from like the hospital. Like if you go to the ER, I did that once whenever I got a hairline fracture in my my left elbow. I went to the ER, got a receipt, and submitted it to them, and then they gave me my money back. So if you have a health savings account and the health reimbursement account that your employer puts money into, you have to use, at least this is the way that the company that my employer works with, you have to use your health savings account money first, and then you can use the health reimbursement account after you run out of your own money. And then you can use the employer money in the health reimbursement account. So I've been keeping receipts from the pharmacy, from co-pays. When I went to the fertility clinic, it was at a hospital. It was like my hospital, my healthcare provider, and another healthcare provider have like an agreement, a partnership. And so to get those treatments, I had to go to the other hospital that's not part of my health plan. And at that hospital, you have to pay for parking at that hospital. So I kept all the receipts from the parking. And it says the hospital name on it, you know, the time, the date, how much you paid, whatnot. Submitted it to my health savings plan, and I got reimbursed for that. So yeah, it works really well. You can even pay with a credit card, debit card, check, cash, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just have to submit a receipt. And it can't be a bank statement. I tried bank statements. For some reason, they didn't accept that. So whatever. Even though it has the same information, it has the date, the time. Well, it doesn't have the time. It has the date. It has the amount. It has the name of the place that you're purchasing things from. Like if I bought something from Subway, it would say I bought something from Subway and the amount and the date. So when I buy something from, like, let's say my provider's pharmacy, it'll say such and such pharmacy and the amount and the date. And like a receipt would say the same thing. So I don't get why they don't accept bank statements, but that's like a whole nother rant. So yeah, I highly recommend a binder like this or a file folder like this. I got this one from Walmart. I'll see if I can link one down below that's from Amazon. I can probably find one cheaper or bigger than what I was able to find at Walmart. I can't think of any other labels that I'll need right now. For now, I like the way it is. But we'll see if the future holds what the future holds. I can always combine some different folders. Like I don't really need the biopsy folder. I can just combine it with something else because I'm not going to get, well, hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get another biopsy, but right now I don't see that in my future. So I don't really think I'll need that folder again. So yeah, anyways, really highly recommend a folder like this to carry all of your stuff in, especially when you go to your chemo treatment. If you, like my provider assigns a nurse to me, so like any documents that I need the doctor to see or the nurse to see or sign or whatnot, I can take this with me and I know everything is in here. All of my medications that they have assigned to me, I have all of the explanations and times and whatnot, like that I need to take them in here. So I really love this. I just take this with me everywhere. I throw it in the bag, honestly. And then the last category that I want to talk about is medications. So I have, and this was a gift from one of my best friends for Christmas, this past Christmas, before I even actually, well, I made the Christmas list before I had my diagnosis, but then I had my diagnosis already when she gave it to me. But I chose this because all of my friends, all of my best friends from college already have this type of product. And I was like the only person who didn't have one, and they all like raved about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that on my Secret Santa list this year. So this is just like a travel organizer. It's like, you know, like unzip it. So I'm gonna unzip it. Okay, and then you open it up. See, this is how it is zipped. And then you open it up, and there's a little hook here because it unfolds even more, like all the way. There's like 4 different sections, and you can just like hang this up like in a hotel closet. So that's why it's like a travel one. It's advertised as like a travel like essential. So I picked this on my Secret Santa list, and my friend got it for me. And I have been thinking about, you know, all of the things that I'm going to take to my first chemo treatment, because today is Saturday. It's the last Saturday before my first chemo treatment. So I have been thinking about and planning to like pack a bag and whatnot for my first chemo treatment because it's supposed to be a long day. I was told it could take 6 to 8 hours. So, you know, there's a lot of things that I need to keep me entertained and feeling good when I'm at the hospital for like a full shift and not getting paid for it, you know? So I figured I would utilize this travel case, and I put, as you can already see, I put my prescriptions in here in this like zippable part. And so I had 3 prescriptions, and then I was advised to pick up some Zyrtec. This is just like the CVS version of Zyrtec, but same thing. Allergy medicine, because I may have an allergic reaction to the chemo treatment. So that's just like preventative. And then the 3 other medicines that I have to take as well. And then I'm also planning to put maybe like chargers in here, like the cords and the plugs, for like phones, tablets, my headphones that are cordless but like need to be charged. I think I'm gonna put all of the chargers here, and then I don't know what else to put in these bottom 2 folders, or not folders, these bottom 2 sections, storage sections, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. I really like how like this section has this like elastic band here, and it's like sectioned off into 3. Let me see if I can demonstrate. You see that? So you could put like, if you're actually traveling, you could put like lotions, your travel size lotions, your travel size shampoo and conditioner, that kind of stuff in this section, and actually keep them upright. Your foundations for makeup, anything like that, your setting spray, any liquids. So I think this is really, really cool. And, you know, despite the bad situation of me having cancer, I am looking forward to using it when I go for my chemo treatments. So let me zip this back up. Okay, so that's pretty much what I am using right now to stay organized. As far as the things I'm gonna take to my first chemo treatment, I think I'm gonna use like a duffel bag and maybe like my purse that my like tote purse that my mother-in-law gave to me that I used whenever I had my IVF procedure. I might use that. I still haven't packed my bag yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow, the day before my first treatment, and I might film it, or I might not. It just depends on how it goes and if I have time, if it's late or whatever. I'm trying to get out of the house as much as possible this weekend. This is my last weekend before chemo, so I know the next 6 months are gonna be kind of tough. Hopefully not too tough. Hopefully it'll be okay and bearable. We're going to try to make this as happy and positive as experience as we can. And I'm trying to be as prepared as I can with everything that I need. So, so yeah, I'll see if I film myself packing my bag for chemo, or if I'll wait till like the second time. Maybe I'll think of more things that were actually helpful once I get to the second time, because the first time I don't really know what to expect. I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of worried that I'm just gonna like overpack and have way too much stuff there, but we'll see. So yeah, this is a short video. Again, if you're interested in updates on my journey of like going through cancer, going through lymphoma, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I usually do furniture flip videos and thrifting videos, but this is my reality right now, so this is what I'll be talking about. Yeah, I hope you stick around, especially if you have the type of lymphoma that I have, which is DLBCL. Definitely comment down below. I don't meet many people, or haven't been able to find many people online that have the same cancer as me, even when in the support groups that, or I should say group, because I've only been to one, but even in the support group that I've attended, I haven't found anyone that has the same cancer as me. Even though it's supposed to be one of the most common lymphomas, I guess lymphoma isn't that common. I'm not really sure about the actual statistics on that, so don't quote me on that. But you know, if you're one of those people that have lymphoma or you have DLBCL, definitely let me know down in the comments. Or if you know someone who went through it, definitely let's chat down in the comments, get some advice from one another. I really appreciate that. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.